I need help. I am not asking for forgiveness from anyone. I have been blaming myself for a lot of years, even if it happens that there are those that are going to judge me in the comment section. It is okay. I don't think that I deserve to be forgiven by anyone. I don't think I deserve it, but I need someone to help me to stop this before I sacrifice another person again. My name, you will call me Tandi. I live in Ivory Park. So for years, I have been doing this business of being Mashonisa. I am a loan shark. I have been doing this ever since my husband was alive. My husband, he is the one who started with this business. I was able to raise my two daughters, took them to college, and they are working. They are married right now because of the work that I have been doing as a loan shark. So after my husband had passed away, I started to notice a pattern that people, they feared my husband more than the way that they fear me. So I doubled down. I did not want to borrow people a lot of money. It was just small thing to help people. So then I returned back to the business because it was already a part of my life. But you know how people are. They come to you crying for money. When it's time to pay back, they will tell you that things are not working out. And by 2024, I had lost a lot of money. I had also borrowed money from the bank. There was something that I needed to do with that money. I was thinking of starting a spaza shop, but I then said, this thing of a spaza shop, maybe it won't work out. But if I borrow someone money, one way or the other, they are supposed to pay me back that money. So I was angry that the people that I had borrowed the money, they were unable to return back the money to me in time, and I wanted my money. You know how it is like when someone is owing you. I wanted those people that were owing me money to feel the pain that they were causing in my business. I had so much bitterness. That was when I met this woman. She was a Mozambican. She stayed in Ivory Park as well. As for now, this woman, I don't even know where she is. She was also a regular customer of mine. Whenever she was in trouble, she could not pay her rent, she would come to me and I would give her and she would return back. I liked her because she always paid me my money on time. One day she came, I was sitting at the back because I had been calculating the money that I had given to people, and it was a lot of money. I was telling myself that it could have been better if I had started the spaza shop, because there is no one who can come to your spaza shop and borrow a lot of things at once. At least I could have been able to recover if people had came to borrow bread, maybe cooking oil. But the money that I had borrowed people, it was just too much. So, brother, she found me. I did not even hear her when she was talking to me. She even sat down. And then that was when I was surprised that there was someone that was sitting right next to me, and she had seen me crying that afternoon. She then asked me what was wrong. I then told him what had gone wrong in my business. And she said, Mama, why are you letting these people play with you? We have a way in our country to make sure that anyone who owes you will never sleep until they pay. I was desperate. I wanted my money to return back to me as quickly as possible. So I asked him, how was I going to be able to get this money back from the people that I had borrowed? How was I going to get that charm from Mozambique? And she said, there is no need for you to get this charm from Mozambique, because there is a healer who stays in Tembisa. He can assist you. So after we had organized the money, I went with him to a house in Tembisa. We waited for the Sangoma who was staying at that house. So this traditional healer did not even ask for a lot of money. This traditional healer just gave me a small black clay pot. It was wrapped in a red and black cloth. She told me to keep it underneath my bed, and every night I was supposed to undress and stand in the middle of my bedroom whilst I was naked, speaking the names of those that were owing me money directly into the clay pot. And if I do this, my money was going to come back to me with huge interest. Because I wanted my money back, I did this. I was a Christian before this, but after I had gotten this clay pot, I stopped being a Christian. I was now worshipping the devil. So when I took that pot home, at night I waited until I saw that my other sister's kids that I stay with at my house, they had gone to bed and everyone was fast asleep, because I was told that I am supposed to say their names loud enough but not too loud. So I was afraid that they might hear me speaking the names of these people. I woke up, and when I woke up, undressed myself, and then I started to speak directly into the clay pot, saying all the names of the people that were still owing me money. I spoke into it, and it worked. People who had not paid me in months started showing up at my door at 5 a.m., handing me cash they did not even have, and I was happy. I thought that I had found my solution, but then that Mozambican woman just vanished. It has been 2 years. I can't get reach of him. Her phone is off. I went to that traditional healer's place after I had seen that, okay, it's fine. I have gotten my money. I do not need this clay pot anymore. It's like these people, they never existed. I don't even know where they are. And now I realize why. She gave me something that was dumped inside of the clay pot, because I am being told that I am a witch. If I go to a church, when they are praying for me, the first thing that they will tell me is that, Mama, you are a witch. Do you know that you are a witch? Even those that are from Zim, once I go to their shrines, they will just say, Mama, do you know that you are a witch? One was even laughing at me in front of people at his church. He wanted to know that white garment prophet. He was like, in our country, we know that witches, they use a broom to fly. Here in your country, what do you use? And I told him that I use a snake, and that is what I use to fly. I also change and I become a cat if I want to act as if I am a monitoring spirit at your house to hear what you are planning, especially at the beginning of the year. There are those that want to plan. So I go and I just listen at night as a monitoring spirit, but I'll be like a cat. And this is now the story of my life. And I realized that, okay, so this clay pot, I need to throw it away. I don't know how many times I have gone into the bushes to go and throw away this clay pot, but no matter how many times I have done this clay pot, it still finds its way into my home again. I always see it underneath the bed. Even if you are sweeping, you won't see this clay pot. But when you want to take something underneath the bed, when you have forgotten that you have such a thing in your house, then you will see the clay pot. The real horror, it started with my daughter who lives in KZN. She had gotten married to a good man, and she had a beautiful child, my only grandson. So last year, this baby died suddenly. The doctor said that sometimes kids, they can die in their sleep. And it was the most painful experience, being told that your grandson has passed away. Was he sick? No. Was he coughing? No. So what happened? He's just died. We woke up and we saw that the baby is no longer breathing. When I was told that my grandson had passed away, the way that I screamed so loud. Some of my neighbors, they came knocking on my doorstep because they thought that maybe there was a robbery that was taking place, but I could not tell them what I had done. Since then, I don't sleep. I do not sleep, Brother Nashim. I sleep during the day. The life of a witch, it is not a life to be desired. At night, I get busy, whether I want or I do not want. This spirit of the Tokoloshis, they make you to do the things that they want themselves. If they want you to fly around all night long, you have to do what they want you to do. It started so funny. I would feel dizzy when the sun will be going out. When the sun is going out, I feel as if my spirit is being pulled out of my body. I find myself flying. I don't even need a car to fly from Ivory Park all the way to KZN, like literally flying in seconds. I can see myself flying above my daughter's house like a monitoring spirit, and it won't be me alone. It will be me and my friends. And these people that I go around with, I don't even know them. I can't recognize their faces. And when I hear her crying, we start to laugh. It is not because I am the one that will be laughing at her, but it is the spirit of witchcraft that makes you to laugh at someone else's misfortune. I see myself sometimes in the graveyard with women that I don't even know. Some of these women, they will be without faces, and we will be standing around open graves. And then we remove the bodies of the people that will be buried in those open graves, and we'll start to cut them up and eat the meat of those people. I return back to Gauteng before the sun is up. But when I return, when I wake up, I will feel so hungry. I can eat a whole pot of soft porridge and I won't even feel like I have eaten anything. I will be hungry, hungry not for pap or meat, but I will be hungry for human flesh. In my house, it is always there. This human flesh, it is always there in my house, but you can't see it because it becomes spiritual to someone that is not spiritual. When I come back, I go and then I take the dried human flesh and I start to eat it. One thing, have you ever been around a person when they eat, they do not like to face other people when they are eating, they face the other way around. If you see someone like that, you need to get that person to be helped because this is a sign of someone that has the spirit of witchcraft possessing and using them. That is the number one sign. Why people who practice witchcraft cannot eat whilst they are facing other people? It is because you will be eating food that is not of this world, or you can be eating with your own tokologies. That's why you will be having your back against other people whilst you are busy eating. I am tired of this life. I can't continue to live like this. I am getting old. I am supposed to be praying that my daughter is supposed to give me grandchildren, but I do not even wish for my daughter to give me grandchildren. I am happy with her being barren. As I'm speaking with you right now, I am even praying to God that my daughter is supposed to become a witch like the way that I am like a witch right now, so that we can travel together. We can be witch people together. She has told me stories of the place where she is working, how other people mistreat her. And for many years, I felt powerless like a mother. But as for now, I feel as if I have some power in which I can use my witchcraft to bewitch those that do bad things to her. But I am afraid that if I am unable to initiate my daughter, if I expose myself to her and tell her the truth that I am a witch, the next thing that I have to do if she refuses is to sacrifice her, because once she knows she is supposed to be initiated by her mother. There is something else that this clay pot has given to me, something that I can't throw away as well. When the sun is going down, there is this other cat. This cat, it jumps into my yard. It is a black cat, and this cat, it does not meow loudly like a normal cat. It comes to my bedroom window, then it starts to make this low scratching sound at my bedroom window. This happens before it gets dark, and it is like a signal. The cat will be telling me that it is time for you to work. It enters through the window. Even if I lock it, it walks across my bed, and as it touches me, I do not stay as a woman. I change and I become a cat myself. It is something that I do. I also use this power to enter into people's home. You think that I am just a cat that is eating your food, but I'm actually seeing and being a monitoring spirit so that I can know if you have money at the time of the month in your house or not, so that I can bewitch you properly. I sometimes change and I can become like a snake. So this snake, that is the one that we use when we are flying from one province to another. The most painful thing that I have done is that I have relatives and I have friends whose children are at college in university. These kids are the hope of their families. One of them, a daughter of my closest friend, is supposed to graduate this year as a medical doctor. She is brilliant, she is beautiful. But you know what I did to him? Whilst she was sleeping, I entered into the room where she was sleeping, and then I put a demon inside of her private parts. This is a demon of prostitution. Now, this girl who spent years studying, she is losing her mind, not like talking to herself. She is prostituting herself to everyone. She leaves even what she will be doing when the demon wants her to, and she go to the street. She is doing things that are so extremely dangerous that I see that she is going to be dead by June because of some of the things that she is doing, hanging around wrong people, and the way that she is selling her body. She is going to meet a man who is going to kill her, or she will catch a certain disease that will quickly finish her. I see her every night because I will be using my power as a monitoring spirit when she is standing with other prostitutes and she'll be busy selling her body. When I see her, I laugh so loud at the victory that I'll be looking at. I am writing this because I do not want this thing. I feel as if I do not have time left. I want to save this girl. She cannot die. I do not want to kill anymore. I have already lost my grandson. I have already destroyed this girl. But I think that she still has hope to become what she wanted to become. I am begging anyone who knows about witchcraft, please, how do I break this? Why is it that whenever I try to throw away this pot, it always come back to me? I have tried to smash it, but the hammer does not work. It's like I am hitting rubber. I tried to get prayed for, but I heard a voice that told me to never repeat such a stupid thing, to go to a church. Even when I try to go again to that church, I saw a cat that was following me that was very big. I feel that if I continue like this, one day I am going to be embarrassed. People in my location, they will know that I am a witch, and I will have no respect at all. I need advice. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our DM sister. Let us talk with him in the comment section. Yo, strange things indeed, they do happen in this world.